Well, it's late at night. I've obviously been out cultivating. It's been with the way that my life's been in real life the last couple weeks. I don't remember where I'm at. I think these two lower fields are cultivated, and I don't know about the other field. I know I started up there, but I think I came home for the night is what happened. Let's take a look real quick here. What's our field doing? Plowed and cultivated, 100%. Okay, that's good news. Plowtivated, 100%, so we're good. Cultivated, 99. That's fine. So we're working on the upper field, but I'm not done, apparently. Or maybe I am. It was about 1921 to 7, so it's about 8 o'clock right now. And we're going to have to, obviously, there's some yard work that needs to be done along with whatever else needs to be done. Hi, James. Is James still in love with me? Let's see. He has hearts for eyes, so he's happy. I'm hoping my wife is that happy, too. I don't know. My wife and I haven't done anything that I'm aware of. So I don't know if there's children on the way. I'm just going to leave it at that. How you feeling, wife? Oh, she's asleep again. Thank God real life isn't like that. All right. Well, for some people it is, but we have woken the 10th of April. Your condition depends on both eating and sleeping. Our cows need milking. Is it raining today? I feel strong. And wow. Okay. I need to eat some egg. Man cannot live on eggs and grilled sausage alone. Tomorrow's going to rain. Today it's going to be sunny. So we're going to finish up. We could probably get the seeding done, or started at least. Let's take a look and see how things are going. Check the greenhouse. So let wifey handle the animals today. She doesn't do it when it rains, so we will have to be wheat. Oh, we have wheat still to sell. Forgot all about that. All right, then let's see. Chili, seeds, everything's growing, looking good. Not done growing yet, but we do need to add water, so let's get that up there. Good. Wait, does this not tell? This does not tell us the condition. Growing. Yep. So it's all going. All right. Let's get out of here. I'm just going to look and see if we got that field done up top. We'll grab the tractor and go up there. There's no point in me driving, like walking up and then coming back down and then driving back up. We are going to just grab tractor. Hey, Pie. What's she doing?
Hi, Sugar.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Sugar. Hi, Coffee. Let's make a cup. Nice to see you, love. How are you?
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
There's some work with the cows, but the milk is delicious, and additional money makes it worth it.
I am not reading from a script. Wait a minute. Are we being watched? Is this the Truman Show? All right, so let's head up. to the field. The field. So here's the field. I know that I was working it yesterday. Working it, but I don't know if I got it done. I think I did. It looks pretty done to me. Wow. Any parts that are not done? No, this looks finished. Oh, good for me. You guys probably all remember this. Yep, 100%. All right, we plowtivated it. So we need a seed today. I'm sure you guys all knew that already. Once again, I'm a little slow on the uptake. I got a lot going on in my life. You can please forgive me. And once again, I also want to apologize. I know it's been like I'm putting out like one episode every 2 weeks, guys. I am just swamped. Like, things are nuts right now. I'm doing the best I can to put in a little recording time every day. I've stopped streaming because I just don't have time to do both. So during the time that I normally would be streaming, that's when I'm recording these episodes. I will still stream. I'm going to be doing my summer car, American Truck Sim, Flight Sim. But just, it's going to be pretty sporadic. So I apologize once again. The nice thing is, at least in life right now, I don't need the money. We have enough money to survive where $100 here or there doesn't make a difference. It's a good and bad thing, but I'm very thankful for that. My life until last month was week to week, obviously, as you guys know. So at least I don't feel stressed out like that anymore. But unfortunately, now instead of resources being taken, it's my time that's being taken. So, what is this? I put up this stupid $10 stand that I'm selling for my mom's house, and everybody on God's green earth wants it. What are we going to be seating? What did I just do? Hitch seater, magazine. What did I want to do? We need to run down to the shop. Where is the information? No, information. Social points. How do I get to the farm? This is different than the Xbox version. I got to remember. Farm stats. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. That's not what I was looking for. Maybe it is on the map. Agriculture. Oh, there we go. Okay, right now, wheat 444, canola 7, peas. Wow. $1,000. But I have a feeling you get less yield. So where's my pickup truck? Where the heck is my truck? Sorry, I couldn't resist the almost swear word. Where's my pickup? Is it at the shop? Yeah, it's at the shop. I can't stand losing. I can't stand losing you. I'm driving down this road today. Gonna stop and buy some hay. That was a really bad rhyme, but I was making it up at the time. You can call me stupid and slow, but this pickup truck, it just won't go. Look out, bird! Oh, gave me a heart attack. Almost hit that dang thing. For those of you that only watch this series on my channel, I'm so sorry. In the news, man, last week, maybe it was 2 weeks ago now, I don't know. I was coming home with Soup. We had gone to Mark's to drop some stuff off with my mom's car. And because it's a Honda Pilot, it's got room in the back, you know. So we were hauling some stuff for Buddy, and so we dropped it off at his house, and we were coming along. I was maybe 3 minutes from my house, and I see a deer cross the road like 20 feet ahead of me, and I'm like, oh no. And I slammed on the brakes, hit the horn. Second deer passes maybe 10 inches from the front of my car. And I'm like, are we going to make it? We're going to make it. We're almost stopped. Third deer cuts in front. He doesn't make it. She doesn't make it. I plowed into her, sent her about 20 feet in the air, and then came to a stop. By the time, I sent her flying ahead, and my car stopped, and she landed, in front of us, on a driveway to the side of the road, and was flopping around on the ground. And she did get up and run away. I think, things happen so fast, it's hard to tell where I was and what speed I was going. But I think I was going, peas are, of course, more expensive to seed. I think 1,000 will do us, but we can always come back. I'm going to leave my pickup truck here, and we'll come back if we need it. But anyway, I don't think she died, but she might have died. You never know with those deer, because it's like, once again, it just depends on how fast I was going, which I was going maybe 20, anywhere between 10 and 20 miles an hour when I hit her, is how fast I was going. So, and I sent her, sprawling, like I said, but it wrecked my car. It wrecked my mom's car. She, we had, I'm going to fill the seeder, right? Oh, no, I can't seed. Oh. So does that require what? What kind of planter? Well, let's see what else is there then, I guess. That sucks, because I can't plant them. I'm going to have to look at the equipment now, because obviously, for obvious reasons, I can't plant that. So there must be another kind of planter that we have to buy for that. Peas, soy price, $6.58, $7.52 for lupine. So canool is our next amount. So anyway, I whacked this deer. She goes flying. And I was like, swearing at the deer. I'm like, you freaking piece of shit, gonna do it. It's like there's nothing I could do. I saw it coming. I said canola, right? And canola, 1,000 grams. No, 1,000. Bye. That's good enough. We're running out of money. So anyway, I pulled around the corner and stopped to look at the car, and I'm just like, sure enough, she no, jump out. She broke the grill. She destroyed my fog lamp. Cracked the bumper. I'm just like, fairing was missing. From the lights have my fog lights have fairings around them. It knocked the fairing off and broke the fog light and the mount that the fog light is in. I'm just like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So I called her insurance. I'm like, my mom is dead. I am the executor to the estate. What? Well, we can try canola at some time. I'm going to have to buy fertilizer, too. Oh, we're going to run out of money. I got wheat, though. Like I said, I got $38,000. We've got thousands of dollars of wheat. So, we'll be fine. But I had the seeder filled up, and I didn't realize it. That's why it wouldn't fill. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Well, now that we've spent half the day doing this, let's go get it done. So I called them and I said, I explained the situation, said, I'm the executor. Sadly, my mom passed away. What can you do for me? And they're like, oh, we'll take care of it. They're like, her insurance covers you until March 15th, and then you'll have to put the car in your own insurance, but you're all set. I was like, whoa. So I'm very thankful for that. So they're going to fix it. And that's what I want. I toyed around with the idea of trading it in for a new minivan and taking the repair money instead of getting it fixed, like just trading it in for a new car. But I think that at this point, I'm just going to keep it. I like the minivans. Toyota's got that new Sienna, and they're hybrid. And while it doesn't have a lot of horsepower, it gets 36 miles to the gallon, and I'm like, that to me really appeals. Plus, it holds 8 passengers a lot more comfortably, but they're so expensive. Like, I looked at them and I'm like, what? Like, they used to be, like $30,000, but now, like, to get anything in it at all, you're looking at $40,000 to $45,000. And I was like, no, not going to happen. So even if I was able to put $15,000 down, it's still going to be like, I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do it. Nope. When relatives die, people do 2 stupid things. They buy giant houses and new cars. The house thing, not a bad idea necessarily, but the car, yeah. Because like a year later, you wish you hadn't spent that money. I even had friends do it. I had some friends I was like, don't buy a car. Sure enough, they bought 2 cars, and within 5 years, both those cars were sold. Now they did pay off their property, and that was smart. But they bought our friend's parents passed away, and he sold the house, and they took the money and bought a minivan and a Mustang. That was like $20,000, and like I'm like, dude, that was a bad buy. And sure enough, like she ended up selling it within a couple of years because she hated it. So I don't know. Maybe a minivan at some point, but I don't want to spend that much. I don't know. But I'm also, minivans are hard because if you get them used, they're usually beat to crap. Like it's hard to find a used minivan that's in good condition because people really just do not take care of them. Pieces are always cracked or broken and missing. You're finding people's like 10-year-old French fries. It's just like because kids, it's a family vehicle and people just beat the crap out of them. So. It's really hard to find a good... You can find them, but they're hard to find a good used one. But, yeah, I was talking to Moni about it, and I'm like, hey, maybe we should just trade this in and get a minivan. Because, you guys know me. I mean, you know how... If you've been around my channel long enough, you know that I'm pretty... Unless you need a truck for something, why would you buy a truck? Because you can get other vehicles that get way better mileage, cost a lot less to maintain. It's like, why would you spend this money on a truck? I always talk to my mom about, I'm like, why are you buying this giant truck? Well, she liked big trucks. My mom had a Durango. Before that, she had a full-size Jimmy. And then, her last car was a Honda Pilot, that car that we have now. So she just always bought big gas-guzzling SUVs. That was her thing. And I'm like, why do you just get a minivan? There's more space in the minivan. They get better mileage. They're more comfortable. They got more cargo room. They're more flexible. Like, just if you're going to drive something big, just get that. They're all-wheel drive, so they're the same, I don't know, but she just couldn't get it out of her head, so now I'm stuck with it. And not that that's it's a really nice car, but it's just... I'm still thinking I might trade it in. All right, so I'm gonna plant these fields with peas. And I already know what next year's bumper crop's gonna be. Canola. Oh, I'm such a doof. In fact, canola won't survive the winter. I was going to say we'll plant winter wheat again. See how we're doing with our storage. I think we literally have years of food in there. I don't think we're going to ever run out. Doing these 3 fields and getting the straw off the fields should be enough for our cows forever. Now we got to watch here. Unlike Farm Sim, this thing does not. This thing continues to overseed on places where you run over again. So you got to be careful. Sometimes doing it the way that I'm doing it is not the best way to do it because you'll actually waste seed. So like whenever I turn around at that end, I'm wasting seed. Look out. Overseeding. Nope, that didn't work. Surprised they haven't run out yet. Still got 18%. I think we're going to be buying more seed, to be honest with you. We put 400 in. I've got 60 left. And we still got two more fields, one of them like the size of 4 of these. I think we're going to need more seed. And the last strip. Let's fill this up again. Fill a seeder. Yeah, we're going to be going back to the store. Yeah. Unless we put canola up on the big field. I mean, oh. I'd like to do peas, though, just to do a whole pea harvest. So how's everybody doing out there in TV land? Have you guys been having fun? I've defo not been having fun. My mom's house is a disaster. My cousin came over and he made even more of a mess. It was a big help, but it was like we found even more stuff, and most of it's hard because everything's got at least, $20 or $30 in value. So it's like, how do I just throw this stuff out? I think we're gonna have to do an estate sale. So I've given it a week. I put a bunch of stuff up on Facebook Marketplace. Some of the stuff really should sell, and to be honest with you, the only things that have sold are the really cheap stuff. Nothing that's over $50 has gotten any interest whatsoever. I think we're going to end up just doing an estate sale because I can't, it's like I can't even get to the point where, I don't know, it's just frustrating. I've had people give us all kinds of helpful suggestions. One of my friends was like, well, you should just put this all in a trailer and take it down to rent a space at the flea market. And I'm like, I don't have time for that, honestly, and nor the desire to really do something like that. Like, I'm not into that. No thanks. But that was an idea. It's an idea. But it's not the idea that I'm going to go with. But he's right. I mean, once again, that's like he said. He looked around the house. He and his wife do a lot of collecting, and he's like, dude, you got like so much stuff here that's worth money. Like, it's not. Don't throw this away because it's not junk. Like, you just. But see, the hard part is how much is it worth compared to how much is the house worth? And the longer I keep the house, the more it costs me. I'm going to have to pay the electric. I'm going to have to pay the gas. I mean, like, it's not free. So it all costs me money. So it's hard to know. Like, am I going to make? I mean, it's like $1,000 a month for me to keep that place. So am I going to make $1,000 or $2,000? You know, selling the stuff. I might, but am I? It has to be a guarantee, and I'm not. Like I said, I tried Facebook Marketplace this week just to see, because people had suggested, why don't you sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace? Like, you'll get people buying it. Okay, so I put a bunch of stuff up. A couple things that were $10. I did put something up there that was more expensive, and I will say one of them. They were like Christmas in Colorado or whatever, some kind of Santa's Best or something like that. And it was like these little village houses. And I did get somebody right away contact me about those and be like, I want those. And if you have other Christmas stuff, I'd like to come over and take a look and see, because I collect that kind of stuff. And if you're doing an estate sale and there's a bunch of stuff like that, I'm definitely interested, So it's like, oh, okay. So that's good news at least, but it's more work than I could possibly have imagined. That house, man, it is a freaking disaster. Sounds like the people that are going to do the brickwork can start towards the middle or end of this month. So as long as I get this house off out of the market by, beginning of April, definitely end of April, it's got to be up. So that gives me about 2 months to get this thing done. And in reality, that's when it needs to be done anyway. I think I've got like 2 weddings in April, and I got 2 this month. Short, but weddings anyway. And then I've got another wedding or 2 in April. May, I've got like 5. I've got like 5 in July, June, July. August is already booked up. September, October are already booked up. So we are like, it's going to be a busy freaking summer. That house needs to be gone. And my house, we'll see. But I am glad that business is picking up at least. I feel good that my work is going, and I've made a couple $1,000s in the last couple of weeks, and I've got some big projects coming out that are both in and out of state, so that's good. And so there's some income there that'll help me pay for my stuff on this end, but just like, gosh, it's redonkulous how much life costs, especially when you run too high. Like, I've got, obviously I've got child support with my kids, and then, I've got my wife in England with those 2 kids of mine. So like we're like, like I'm trying to pay for like 3 households, and then I'm paying for my mom's household now too. I've got a little extra income from that because I have access to her accounts, but it's like even that, like that's got to last, so I can't be just spending out of there. So it's not like we're going off and like, oh, yeah, I've got money now. I can spend anything I want. It's like, nope, you got to. I'm being very careful with what I spend and how I spend it, and really watching every penny so that we can account for it and, be wise with it. Hopefully turn around and in the long run, get all this stuff taken care of so we can enjoy parts of our lives that we couldn't enjoy before. Definitely looking forward to having my wife here and not having the pressure of like not being able to pay things. That's over with. So at least for the time being. I don't, that could, things change. One minute you're a pauper, the next minute you're a prince, and then you're a pauper again, and isn't that how life goes? That's why don't ever, even if you don't believe the things that I believe, don't be in love with money, because money is a fickle lover, that is for sure. She comes and goes as she pleases. Sometimes she sticks around, and other times she just is nowhere to be found. All right, so we're almost done planting. This has got 73 kilograms, so you can see this is a larger field than we actually got better coverage, because I didn't do that double rowing like I did in the other one. I ended up losing a decent amount of seed doing it that way. So anyway, this is all covered. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get that big field done. I'm not going to make you watch that, but we are really cruising on getting our farm together for the next year, or for this year. And we'll put canola down next year then, I guess, will be the crop of choice, since we've already got the seed started for that. Or maybe we'll do a blend of fields and see how the market comes up. But I wanted to try peas. The nice thing about doing one type of crop is that storage isn't an issue. You don't have issues where you're like, oh, shoot, I've got, everything fits in one bin. We've only got 2 storage bins. You can buy more storage on the map, but I'm not going to yet. Right now, we're not, even with all 3 fields, we're not filling up more than what we own as far as our silos go. But I am probably going to have to run to the store and sell some more, or to the windmill and sell more grain, maybe another cart full, because we are running low on cash. So I'm thinking maybe reinvest some of that into seed, because we're going to need to buy more. Pretty sure we're going to have to buy more pea seeds. So anyway, that sounds weird. Pea seeds. Pea pods? I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I love having you here watching me do these farm sim-esque things as we grow our farm. And keep an eye open that we have that ranch simulator that we're trying out now. Definitely not as good as this game, I don't think. But it's good so far. I like it. But it's different. But it's not. I still think this is the better game. And obviously, this is more of a farming game. That one is definitely more of a survival type game. So anyway, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you on the next exciting episode of Farmers Dynasty. Look forward to seeing you guys. Bye.